Hello, beautiful people. Joseph McDonald here. It's November 11th. Thank you for all that have done what they have done and will continue to do what needs to be done. Thank you so very much. Anyway, I just want to make this brief video talking about alignment because it seems to be a theme that really keeps showing up in my aura, in my journey, and it's something that's very important that you get so that you can achieve what you want to achieve. For myself, I have a beautiful journey that teaches alignment really well. There's a lot of businesses that I'm involved with, and so I have this great perspective on alignment. And what I find is that there's a lot of people that have exceptional skills and values and businesses, and sometimes they're not as successful as they want to be. And one of the major reasons for that is alignment, especially in industries like I am with consulting. With consulting, I can go anywhere. I don't need all that much to be aligned to start getting some serious momentum. And this is true for a lot of businesses. So as we start talking about alignment, the first concept is really important. It's your goals. So whenever you start a business or looking to address your business, think about your business, goals is really where the conversation should always start. What am I trying to do? How am I trying to achieve that? Once you have your goals in place, let's say it's something very simple. I want to make $10,000 next month. All right, you have your goal. Perfect. You know who you are, you know what you offer. Perfect. So we got two things. We have alignment between these two things. Great. Now we need more alignment. We need alignment with our clientele or our customers. So how can you be in the best position to serve what people are looking to get at the price, in the place? How are you going to be the first one on their mind, the first one that's there? Well, one of the key things that you need to do is demonstrate you are worthy and you deserve the work. So for instance, I have a moving company, Movers and Shakers. A really important thing that you can do when you own a moving company is you can make cold calls. You can call up businesses and you can say, hey, I have this business. I'm looking for work. Can I help you? Now, if you've ever tried cold calling is very difficult because you're going to get a lot of resistance and sometimes you might not be hitting somebody that has needs of you. However, it's very important for alignment because it demonstrates to the universe, and this really ties in with law of attraction, but it demonstrates to the universe that you are the one that is most hungry, that you're the one that wants it, that deserves it, and is going to do what you can to earn that. This is very important for alignment. So we had our goal. We know what we are, what we have to offer. The third thing, we're trying to connect with our clientele. If you're a deeply spiritual person as I am, you can actually get in their head. You can actually get there and you can imprint yourself using metaphysics. I can say movers and shakers all day, but I don't even need to because it's already a saying that exists within your mind. So now all I have to do is trigger that to say movers and shakers hit something, and now the need for a mover hits something, and there's an alignment again. And this is why people are going to call me and they're going to ask me for a quote because they recognize the brand in a saying, even if they don't recognize movers and shakers as an independent business in Ontario. They recognize the movers and shakers, they can recognize the brand. What me and Mike try to do as business owners is we try to be in the community as much as we can. So maybe you recognize me or Mike and you recognize what we're trying to do, what we're trying to create, what we're trying to provide. So there's a lot of opportunity for alignment there. Likewise with the title of philosopher. I've had the privilege to start a business that basically doesn't exist in modern times and have it work in modern times. That's incredible. The ability to say that I will help you for free and you can just pay me based on the value I generate for you. I still do that with clients. I still have that opportunity and I love it because it takes all of the war out of business and it puts a real sense of cooperation into it. Yes, people will always try to take advantage of businesses, but that's okay. I don't mind giving people the opportunity to let themselves down. People have that privilege. As I get better in alignment, that privilege will probably disappear at some point. because I'll have overcome whatever's allowed that vulnerability in my alignment. Let's take this a step further now. Let's talk about manifesting other things. So, for instance, I'm trying to manifest a wife. And as spiritual people, you probably know about your third eye. Your third eye is not only a tool for great understanding, but it's a flower of imprinting as well. You project into the universe what you're trying to create. And so what I've done the last few days is I've created sort of a perfect alignment between the viewpoints of others, especially women. I have a lot of exceptionally beautiful, strong, amazing women that I get to speak with, I get to help as a business person, I get to relate to and build community with, and I'm so very thankful for that, because what I can do is I can help create this perfect image of myself from the eyes of those around me. Now, I hope there's no ethics I'm losing on that, but it really comes from this idea of holding the immaculate conception of people. So you can bless your friends and you can hold them in like perfect Christ consciousness in your mind. And you can just really imprint that on them. And we don't want to do this against anyone's free will. Since it relates to me imprinting myself, I don't think I've imposed on anyone's free will, but it's this way to connect what we want with what we have and what we want to be. We can see that opportunity for flow there. We can see that opportunity for greater alignment. So when you're producing in a project, think about how that project really approaches the universe from all sides. I never want to see anyone corner the universe like an animal, but you can do that. And the law of attraction will teach you a little bit more if you don't know about that. But the idea is that with our mind, we can demonstrate what we want. And the more we live what we want, the more we become what we want. For me, this is purifying my thoughts, purifying my aura, moving beyond past wounds, healing other people's wounds, healing the collective consciousness. But more than anything, I'm trying to create the future. And so I'm trying to hold that perfect idea of the future in my head. And it's such a wonderful joy to have that opportunity to do that, produce that in modern times and into the future. So if you want to talk about alignment, I'm here for you. I hope this was somewhat helpful for you. I really want you to connect all the different viewpoints of your business, really stand in line. I had an example. I met somebody the other day, and they wanted me to help them out with their business. And that was great. I love to help everyone I can. And they said, run my social media. I said, great. Are you on social media? And they said, no. I said, you're not in alignment then. I can still create results. I can still create value with your social media. But because you're not on there, you're already telling the universe social media doesn't matter. It's not important. It's not part of my existence. So why would you think your business would benefit from having something that you yourself don't believe in? Likewise, Instagram. I don't use Instagram. I'm not a huge fan of Instagram. Have I used Instagram for my businesses? A little bit when it's been really easy and convenient. Has Instagram gotten me any work? No, because there's not an alignment there. YouTube, me and YouTube are cool. So people contact me from YouTube. I get business from YouTube. I get resonance with YouTube. I have an alignment with YouTube. Pay attention to your alignments. Pay attention to what you're creating. Pay attention to your thoughts. And let's make a beautiful world together. My next video that I hope to create, there's a lot on my agenda to create. The next video I wish to create is going to be talking about the multiverse, which is a fantastic subject to follow up alignment, because there's a lot of beautiful alignments that we can look at through the multiverse. I really appreciate your interest, your time. I hope you can contribute to this conversation. Feel free to like and subscribe. It makes no difference at the end of the day to me, but I appreciate your presence. And I love you. God bless. Thank you so much.